Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a fun one. I'm going to swatch for you several new blushes that I have in my possession. Most of them are cream except for one, but I think I've tried just about all of them and I really do enjoy them, so I want to share them with you. So last week I only posted one video because I was at the beach. It was our week at the beach last week, and we had a fun time. We were busy. We got there Saturday a little late, probably like around 7 or so, and we tried, but we never seemed to get there early enough. It's like 45 minutes away from us. It's not far. And then on Sunday we had it by ourselves. We went to do groceries. Monday, Tuesday, and part of Wednesday my youngest grandkids were with me, Alyssa and Christian. And then my daughter spent the day on Wednesday. Thursday was by ourselves, and on Friday my brother-in-law, sister-in-law, their adult nephews, my nephews, came, and then also my son that came back from Colombia came with Isabella, and she was so much fun, and she remembered me, so I was thrilled. And so it was fun. And then we came back yesterday, Saturday, so I really didn't have time to film. Not that I go on vacation with the intentions of filming. If I have a, you know, like a pocket of time that I can do it, I do, but it's not my main focus. Also, the video that came up was one that was pre-filmed, but I didn't have time to add links. So if you're still watching, have not watched that video, it is a really good one. And if you need links for any other products, let me know. I'll be more than happy to send them to you. But I just wanted to post it. It was either just post it without the links or not post. And I decided to just go ahead and post it because I wanted you to see those amazing products that I had. So anyway, we're going to start with, I'm going to start with the expensive ones, and then like, you know, tone it down with the price a little bit. So I have two of the new Hourglass blushes. These are so beautiful. I love the packaging. Some people say the packaging looks cheap. To me, it's nice. It feels weighty. So, you know, I mean, yes, I do love beautiful packaging, but really what's inside is what counts. So I have two different shades. This is the Unreal Liquid Blush, and the shades are, here we go. This one is Future, and then this one is Craft. I'm going to use the same brushes for all the blushes, and I'm going to clean them in between with the Sephora. This is a Deli Brush Cleaner Spray, and this leaves your brushes dry. So I'm just going to use it. They're clean. These are clean. They're just a little stain. I need to do the heavy duty washing, but they're clean. So this is not going to pick up that color. So we're going to start with, this is the Craft from Hourglass, and the way that they work, this unscrews and it's like a little dropper. You put it upside down like this and you just drop a couple of drops. So I like to actually just rub it on my hand. Did I bring a mirror? Oh, holy moly. Okay, let me use my YSL mirror. Okay, so I either pick it up with a brush or I do it with my finger. These are nicely pigmented, and you probably only need to go in once, because as you can see, this is enough. So really I should have only done one drop because I was only doing one cheek. But these are beautiful, and they dry down. They don't feel sticky. It's already drying down. So I would suggest that you do one cheek at a time, not put product on both cheeks, and then, you know, try to blend it. I would do one cheek at a time, but that's beautiful, as you can see. And you can do it lighter if you want to. That is the color right there. It is gorgeous. I'm just going to do one drop with the other one, but as you can see, it's very pretty. I would say, I don't know if these are supposed to be like glowy. I don't find them glowy. I find them that is a, let me see, like a semi-matte. It's not quite matte, but it's not glowy. It does not lift the product from underneath, which is very, very nice. We're going to use this one now. Again, this is Future. I have it all over my fingers, and I'm just going to use one drop, and you press underneath very gently. Oh, you know what? I didn't shake this one, so it came out a little watery. Okay, so this is a shade, and it's more of a peachy shade. I'm going to use the other clean brush. And they're both Angie Hot and Flashy by BK Beauty A507s. This one is a little more muted than the first one, so I'm going to grab the rest that's on the back of my hand and apply it. This one was a lot more pigmented, as you can probably tell, but they're both very, very pretty. They do last. I took this one to the beach with me, and I only used it a couple of times. There was a day that in the afternoon I went ahead and it started sprinkling, so I felt like putting a little bit of makeup on, so I had it on for like 5 or 6 hours, and it looked beautiful by the end of the night. I didn't set it with any powder product whatsoever. So this is what both of them look like. I think that they are very, very pretty. I really do like them. And the amount of product that you get is 0.34 fluid ounces or 10.3 grams, which is quite a bit of product, I think. I think it would take me a long time to go through this. So I'm going to remove this now and apply my foundation again, and then I'll be right back. Okay, the next ones that we're going to go into is the ones by It Cosmetic. This one is in the shade Sun Warmth number 30, and this is a very beautiful, more like a neutral peach, as you can see. And these bring 0.63 ounces, 18 grams. So you get a lot of products on this one. And then this other one is Sun Blossom number 20, and I'll swatch this one for you. This one is a lighter peach. They're both pretty neutral. So this is the darkest, and this is the number 30, and this is the number 20. So we're going to do number 30 first. I already cleaned my brushes, and I'm going to go straight in the pan with my brush. You can also tap it with your finger, but I prefer to do this. And again, I'm going to tap a little bit on the back of my hand because it looks like it picked up a lot. Whoa. Tap a lot more off my hand. These are very nice though. Again, these are not super glowy. They have more of, it does have a little bit of a sheen, but it's almost more like a soft satin finish. They're beautiful. They do last a long time. I have like some of my hair, which I don't want it there, but it's so hard not to get it in your hair. As you can see, it's very, very pretty. These take a little longer to dry. I'm going to use now number 20 on my left side. And again, this is a lighter shade. Take a little bit off. I have so much on my hand. So you really just go in lightly. I went in a little too much. I did it like a couple of times, swirl it in there, but it's way too much. But this is also beautiful. Look how pretty these are. These do not feel sticky. And I actually had a little bit of powder on my face, so these go on beautiful over powder. They do not lift my makeup underneath, as you can see. And this one is just a little softer than this one. This one's a little more pigmented. I mean, if you want to, I'm sure you can build it. I grab a little more. But to me, this is just a pretty shade. I don't have too many peachy blushes, so I'm glad I have this one. This one is really pretty. I purchased it at Macy's, and the girl that helped me said that also a trend now is to put like a lighter blush on top and a darker one on the bottom. So she was telling me that these are really nice to layer. I have not layered them. I think that, you know, they look pretty like this. Now this one is still a little bit wet. It's not going to be the type that your hair sticks to it. So I really don't think, and they do dry down even more. This one is still a little wet because I did 2 applications on it, but they are absolutely gorgeous. I really think that if you get, I don't think you need both of these. I think if you get the, I would definitely recommend this one, unless you are really fair. But if you, I am light medium, And I think that this one, you can go, you know, it's going to look a little heavier, or you can go a little lighter. So it would serve both purposes. I don't think you need this one. And most of the shades that they had were more on the peachy side of it. And then they had one that was really dark, and I didn't want to go with that one because I have a lot of dark blushes already. But I think this, again, is beautiful. All right, so let me take this off, and then I will come back. And I will put the prices of each blush up here so you guys can tell. All right, you guys, I'll be right back. Guys, now we are going to do the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Bronzer. And this one is in the shade Kiss of Mauve. And then the ABH, they are called the Blurring Serum Blush, and I have it in the shade Plum. So I'm going to do the ABH first on my right cheek. And again, I'm going to pour just a little bit. Let me shake it. They have like a very cute little spout. And I'm just going to do just a little bit because it's just one side of the cheek. And these are nicely pigmented. Okay, I need a little more. Wrong brush. These are nicely pigmented, and they're not matte. Again, these have like a satin finish, and they do dry down, so they're gonna feel like nothing on your skin. They're beautiful. I really do like these, and they're not super expensive. Now let me see how much this brings. This brings 0.32 fluid ounces. So really? Yes. Okay, so it brings the same as this. Now look how much bigger this one looks. Packaging is deceiving, right? Wow. I'd much rather have packaging like this that it's not going to take up as much room. So this is the Plum. It's very pretty. It's already dry. So this one dries really, really fast. Again, I would suggest that you do one cheek at a time because it is easy. You know, if you put it on your face. Didn't lift anything underneath. I did have powder underneath, so you can wear it with the powder already applied, or with or without, however you prefer. Okay, and now we're going to use the bronzer from Bare Minerals, and this again is in Kiss of Mauve. I already removed the other one. Shake it a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. This is really, really pretty. Going to use the clean brush. They're all beautiful. I really couldn't tell you which one I dislike the most, but look how pretty this is. And it just takes a little bit. I just did like a tiny bit on my hand. And I always try to do just a tiny bit, and then if I need more, I'll add more, because I hate to waste product. But look how pretty this is. Now, I don't see where it's bronzy, that you would say that it's a bronzer and a blush. I think it's more like a blush. But it does have like a little bit of a glow. Again, I got it all on my gray hairs. It does have a little bit of a glow. This one is more matte, as you can see. But it looks super pretty. And they are long lasting. Now this one probably stays the dewiest of them all, but it's still not, doesn't feel like super sticky to me. It's very pretty, and it does take a little longer to dry down a little more, but I think that's really pretty. I like that. And this one is, it looks like a little peachier than this one. This one definitely looks more like pink plum, but I think they're both gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to remove this again, and I will be right back. So the last two cream blushes that I'm going to show you are by Morphe. This one is the Hot Shot, and this is a blush drops, and this one is in the shade Flex Symbol, and it says give skin healthy looking flush with this buildable water weight blush formulated with an advanced moisture complex, algae blaze complex, niacinamide moisture complex, and glycerin. Sweep onto skin for a semi-sheer wash of color, build for a bolder pop of color, or blend with other liquid makeup for a completely customized look. Again, this one is the one that I've been seeing other creators review, and it's the Euphoric Rush 3-in-1 Silk Blush. And it says buildable buttery smooth cream blush for prime that primes, hydrates, and blurs for natural energized rush of color. Infused with silky skin blurring primer, hyaluronic filling spheres, vegetable collagen, and bamboo extra, this blush formula melts on contact for a healthy looking flush and supple matte finish. So we're going to use this one. It's in the shade Hypnotized. We're going to use this one on the right side and the other one on the left. So let's go with this one. And that looks very pretty. I have not tried it, so this was going to be my first impression. Okay, I think I put a little too much maybe. Let's see. And I love blushes, cream blushes or liquid blushes that you can apply over powder, because I think that it's harder for the foundation to lift up if your face is a little powdered, because otherwise your face can stay a little sticky, and I think it's easier for you to pull it up with a cream or liquid product. So the fact that these blushes work really, really well. This one didn't lift anything up. This one is really glowy right now, but it could be because it's wet. Yeah. So let's let it sit for a little bit while we do the other side. And then this is what it looks like after I dipped in it. This is a very pretty color. This one is very pretty. It's a very pretty pink. I actually used this on my granddaughter, my 10-year-old granddaughter, when she came over to stay. We were playing, we weren't going anywhere. We were in the room and she asked me, could you do my makeup? So I did, and I used a little bit of this, and I just used like a little shimmer on her lids. I used a little bit of mascara on the tip of her lashes, and then I used a little bit of concealer as a little bit of foundation everywhere, but very, very little. And she looks so gorgeous, and she was so excited. She didn't want to wash her face. Oh, and then a lip gloss. So this is the color, what it looks like. I am going to blend it in. I may need to add a little more, but it's very pretty. It's like a cool pink. Very, very pretty. So I'm going to grab it and on the clean brush. It was very pigmented on her, but again, she has like perfect skin. Yeah. 10 years old, yeah. She didn't want to take it off. I said, no, we have to take it off because we're just playing. And then when she talks to my son later on the phone, he will get upset if she's wearing makeup. So she can play with it, but he doesn't want her to be flaunting it, which I get it. Okay, I'm going to put a little more. This looks really pretty, but I'm going to put just a tiny bit more, just to build it a little bit. But these are so affordable, the Morphe ones. And to tell you the truth, I really have not been that interested in Morphe. I think that they went through a period that, I don't know, a lot of the stuff they were doing I didn't like, and it didn't call my name, but I thought these look very pretty. Ever since I got the cream bronzer by them, I thought that, their products are so much better. So this one is already almost dry. And as you can see, it does have like a little bit of a glow. This one is stickier. So this one dries down more than this one. This one's already quite a bit dried down. The formula wise, I think I prefer this one a little more to this one, but this one's still beautiful. I mean, I normally never wear my hair down where something will get stuck on my face. And if something feels way too sticky to me, I do put a tiny bit of powder, just very little, just to settle it down. But this one is definitely almost 100% dry. And this one is drier, but it still feels a little sticky. But they're both really beautiful. And again, very affordable. They have a lot of different shades, and I wouldn't mind having more of these. I think this one, I'm happy with just having this one. I'm not really tempted to get another one, but this one I like to have at least like a peachy shade maybe. All right, so now let me take this off, and then we'll do the final one that I'm going to keep on. All right, guys, so the last one that I'm going to show you is a powder one, and this is a new release from NARS. This has no talc, so it's talc free, and I think they use the same shades as their previous blushes. They have like the same names, but these are talc free. So this is in Dolce Vita, and I have not tried it on yet. I only swatched it, but I have not tried it on. I don't know if this is supposed to be matte blush, not sure, but it seems to me like it has a little bit of glow in there. So, oh, I forgot to clean my brush. Let me clean my brush. I'll be right back. Wow, this blush here really stained my brush. Look at that. I went to clean it with this, and it still left it very stained. So it is clean, but I'm going to use this one that looks a lot cleaner. Okay, so let me take the little paper off because it's still on. All right, so again, this is in the shade Dolce Vita, Sweet Life. And we're just going to go, it's a little powdery. By the way, I did put a little bit of bronzer. That's pretty. That is very, very pretty. I like that. I think that looks really beautiful. And to me, it looks more matte. Let me know if you see any kind of glow. Looking in the mirror, it looks more matte, but it doesn't look like a flat matte that's going to look cakey on you. So I think that's very pretty. I like that. So this one's the one that I'm going to keep on. And then the bronzer that I use is my YSL. This is so beautiful. I love this. I have this in the shade 02. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love this. Oh my gosh. And the packaging, to die for. This is so beautiful. So let me tell you everything else that I'm wearing on my face, the rest of the makeup. The foundation that I am using is the one by e.l.f. and this is the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. This one is the number 31 medium neutral. I did get a little bit of suntanned at the beach. I don't know how, because I really soak a lot of SPF on me. But I did get a little bit of color, and my light neutral is a little light, so I used this one. I'm testing and I really like it so far. I've used it like 3 times. This is the Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Concealer for your eyes and face. You can use it like all over if you want to. I want to go through this like in no time whatsoever. And this brings 0.32 fluid ounces, and this is by Danessa Myricks. And let me see what it tells you that it does. A soft matte medium buildable coverage serum hybrid concealer with 9 plant powered ingredients that flex with your skin to lift, smooth, correct, and cover. How to use dot concealer under your eyes or face with applicator. Tap to blend with brush, sponge, or finger. So I love the packaging. It's so cute, right? So the applicator is a small applicator, and then it has like a little well in there, if you can see it, where the product goes in there. So you get enough product to do both eyes. And even though it says that it's medium, I think it gives me enough coverage. You guys know that I have really dark circles down here, and I mean, if I'm going to go somewhere like for a special occasion, I do try to build that up. But I mean, I think it covered quite a bit. And it doesn't, I've worn, like I said, I've worn it like 3 times. I have mascara down here. And it's not cakey. It doesn't settle into your fine lines. I powdered it a little bit, but I powdered very, very lightly. And it looks beautiful. I mean, when I've used it, it looks really, really pretty. So far, I'm really, really happy with this. I really do love Danessa Myricks products. I really I don't think there's been any that I have been disappointed in, but I love this. Okay, and for powder, I use this one under my eyes, the Rimmel Stay Matte. This is like $5. And then I use the Huda Beauty Glow Wish powder. This is in, it says it's luminous, but I really don't find that it makes my face, you know, glowy. So I don't know. And this is in the shade, this is in the shade 03 Light. And I got this through the Ipsy box shop. It was a lot more affordable than if you buy it through Huda. The eyeshadow that I'm wearing is one from Merit, and this is in the shade Brune, B-R-U-N, and it's like a very dark brown. And I used a brush. I put my brush in there, and then I just blended it on my eyes. And it's a very pretty neutral brown. That's what I'm wearing. And then I used a liner that after I put it on, I really didn't care for it, but that was my bad. I used this one from Wayne Goss, and I like the liner. It's just, I don't think it goes well with this. This is in the shade Crystal Merlot, and it's a little red. So I don't know. I just think it looks like a little too red for to use as a liner, but that's okay. And under my eyes, I use this one. This is from Makeup Forever, and this is Wherever Walnut. And these pencils can be used on your face. I don't know how you use it on your face, but you know, if you want to use it for shadow, liner, whatever. A lip liner. So I normally don't like using the same pencil, but I tried it today. What I did is I sharpened it and I used it on my eyes, and then I lined my lips. And then on my lips, I am using the Lawless Forget the Filler lip gloss, and this is in the shade Maple Sugar, and I love this. I wanted to use something neutral. On my eyes and lips, since I was going to be trying on so many different blushes. So this is it. This is everything that I have on my face. Let me know what you think. Which is your favorite blush? If I were to pick right now which ones were my favorite, I would say I love the ABH. These are in no particular order, okay? I like these a lot, and maybe because they dry down more. Okay, I really like these. Then it would be these here. And then this one, and these are affordable. And then I love this one, but this one stays a little dewier on your face. And then probably my last one, but I still like it, I'm still going to use it, but my last one will be the Morphe. It's very beautiful, but again, it stays to me a little stickier on your face. So they're all amazing. I think they're all winners. I love all of them. So another product that is really, really good, and I've been using, if you have been tempted to get the Mario, the last face sculpt thing that he did, liquid one, try this. This is really, really pretty. This is the Hot Shots, and this is the bronzer. I have it in the shade bronzer Bombshell. This is really, really nice. What I did was I took this to the beach with me, and I mixed it with my sunscreen, and it gave me a little more color, and it looked really, really pretty. But this is more like a cool tone, and it's beautiful. And I have mine, oh, I already told you the shade. This is, I think, the lightest one. But look how pretty that is. Oh, the second to the lightest. Very pretty. I will link it below. It's very beautiful. I really like it. I'm really enjoying using it. Tell me which one was your favorite. Which one did you like the most? Are you tempted on getting any of them? All right, you guys. I love you. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. And I will see you on my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.